Phil Robertson gained national attention alongside his family, including his brother Cy Robertson, through the A&E reality show, Duck Dynasty. The show debuted in 2012 and quickly captivated audiences with the family's strong bond, mutual affection, and deep Christian faith. C, known on the show as Uncle Cy, quickly became a standout thanks to his sharp humor and playful personality. His close bond with Phil was apparent throughout the series, largely rooted in their shared beliefs. Phil Robertson passed away on Sunday, May 25th, just under 6 months after his family revealed he had been diagnosed with both a blood disorder and Alzheimer's disease. In a podcast recorded about a month earlier, C became emotional as he reflected on Phil's life and the profound changes he had seen in his brother. He was so close to losing everything, losing Kay, losing his kids. The rest of the family had got with Kay and said, "Hey, leave him, divorce him, and you go ahead and get away from him, and get on with your life," Cy remembered. He also recalled how their sister Jan stood up to the rest of the family for advising Kay to leave Phil. She boldly claimed that Phil would eventually win more people to Jesus than you can even imagine. Her words turned out to be prophetic. After turning his life over to Christ, Phil spent his remaining years spreading the gospel and sharing his testimony. You've got to think about this. Here's a man who spends 95% of his time in God's creation, and he didn't know the Creator. And then when he finally meets the Creator, it changed not only his life, it changed the whole Robertson family's life. That legacy was from him forward. C recalled knowing Phil before his spiritual rebirth, and described him as being the devil himself at the time. He attributed the transformation he saw in Phil to divine intervention. Most people don't have the opportunity to see someone who was worthless, and I mean my brother was worthless at that time, and then see the change that come over him, C said. You go, what happened to make that much difference in that guy's life? What could do this? Posting a photo of himself with Phil, C wrote, "I love my brother. We've always been a pair," he continued. The movie about our family story hits theaters today, and I'm a little choked up about it, to be honest. I'm grateful to God that he was always there, even when we didn't see it. Although some parts of the film were difficult to watch, C said they ultimately served as a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness, rather than painful memories. On Sunday, May 26th, the Robertson family shared a public statement confirming Phil's passing. They expressed peace knowing he is now with God. Thank you for the love and prayers of so many whose lives have been impacted by his life, saved by grace, his bold faith, and by his desire to tell everyone who would listen the good news of Jesus, the statement said.